Here's a steal by James. And on the other end, yes.
Here we go, Bronny for liftoff.
Dylan sliding by Bronny.
Who do you want to play?
Bronny is number one on my fucking list.
When Bronny said he'd rather play against me than with me, shot in the heart.
When Bron them came out this way, he hit me in the DM. I'm a little worried.
A son of LeBron James. I mean, come on now. I mean, it's like...
Bronny James, the name everyone knows, even if some pretend not to. The son of LeBron James, yes, but more than that, a player who's already redefining what it means to grow up in the spotlight. From viral high school highlights to sneaker deals before stepping on a college court, Bronny isn't just playing basketball, he's living it. Today, we're breaking down the journey of the most watched rookie in basketball, where he came from, how he became a social media sensation, and why scouts, analysts, and fans are all glued to his every move. Bronny's story begins in Akron, Ohio, where his father, LeBron James, was already a global superstar. While the world focused on LeBron's NBA career and championship runs, Bronny was quietly finding his own path on the basketball court. From a very young age, he was mimicking his father's moves, but it quickly became clear he had a different type of game. His basketball IQ, timing, and passing ability allowed him to stand out, even against players several years older. Even outside the court, Bronny's life was a mix of normal teenage experiences and the extraordinary. He played video games with friends, went on family trips, and attended school events like any other teen, but the cameras and social media attention never left him. Clips of him draining three-pointers, crossing up defenders, or making a no-look pass went viral long before high school. Comparisons to LeBron were unavoidable, but Bronny's motivation wasn't to imitate his father, it was to carve out his own identity as a player and as a person. High school was where Bronny James truly stepped out of the shadow and became a household name in his own right. Playing for Sierra Canyon, one of the most watched high school programs in the nation, he wasn't just LeBron's son, he was a legitimate star with the skills to back up the hype. Every game brought moments that felt cinematic. Game-winning shots with the clock winding down, slick handles that left defenders flat-footed, and lockdown defense that could turn a game in his team's favor in a matter of seconds. By his sophomore year, his games were trending online, drawing thousands of viewers from around the globe, many tuning in just to see what the young James would do next. Stats reflected his growth as a player, points per game steadily increased as he learned to carry offensive responsibility. Assists showcased a court vision rare for someone his age, and solid rebounding proved he was more than a perimeter player. But numbers alone couldn't capture the energy Bronny brought to the court. One buzzer beater in a nationally televised game went viral overnight, exploding on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, with fans and analysts debating whether this was hype or a glimpse of a generational talent. The highlights weren't just about scoring, they were about style, poise, and timing. A no-look pass that threaded two defenders, a perfectly timed steal leading to a fast break dunk, or a deep three in a tight game all became defining moments that cemented his reputation. Social media amplified these plays, with reactions ranging from "this kid is insane" to playful memes comparing him to his dad. By the time he was a senior, Bronny wasn't just a high school star, he was a viral phenomenon, whose every dribble and dunk sparked discussion across the basketball world. Being LeBron James' son comes with undeniable perks, but it also comes with immense pressure. Every mistake on the court was magnified by social media, every success scrutinized and compared to LeBron's iconic career. Fans, commentators, and rival programs constantly debated his skill, style, and potential, and the expectations were relentless. But Bronny learned to navigate this environment with a maturity beyond his years. He blended his own approach to the game with lessons from his father, learning not just to play, but to handle media attention, public scrutiny, and the judgment of millions while continuing to grow as a player. Off the court, the pressure didn't stop. Sneaker deals, endorsements, and sponsorships arrived at an age when most teens were just navigating school dances and video games. Social media followers held him to a near impossible standard, with every post, highlight, and public appearance dissected and shared by thousands. While other teens were enjoying carefree moments, Bronny balanced grueling training sessions, relentless film study, and public appearances that reinforced his brand and reputation. The lifestyle required more than skill. It demanded discipline, focus, and emotional resilience. Bronny was learning how to manage a personal brand, grow as a player, and maintain composure in a world where every misstep could be viral. The pressure could have been overwhelming, but instead, it became a part of his development, preparing him for the high stakes of professional basketball. By the time he reached the NBA/G League stage, Bronny wasn't just physically ready, he had already learned how to thrive under scrutiny and maintain his identity in a world obsessed with comparison. Bronny's high school dominance naturally drew attention from every top college program in the country, and the hype around his recruitment was unlike anything seen in recent memory. Analysts, fans, and recruiters debated endlessly. Which college could harness his talent? Which program could help him develop while handling the immense media attention that came with being LeBron's son? Each campus visit, handshake, and interview became a viral event, with highlights and social media clips dissected by thousands of fans online. Ultimately, Bronny committed to USC, stepping into the Trojans program with the same spotlight that had followed him since childhood. His single season at USC was a mix of opportunity and pressure. On the court, he showcased his versatility, court vision, and clutch potential against top-tier college competition. Every play was scrutinized by scouts and analysts, with highlights spreading across Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube as fans compared him to other top recruits and to his father's legendary path. Off the court, the attention didn't fade. Media coverage, social media speculation, and brand opportunities followed him from the gym to the classroom. Fans and analysts alike debated his decision to join USC, analyzing whether it was the best environment for his development or just another step in the hype machine. Yet through it all, Bronny continued to develop his own style, proving that he could succeed under the brightest lights, even if it was just for a single season before stepping into the professional ranks. Bronny's influence extends far beyond the basketball court. His TikTok dances after wins, Instagram training clips, and YouTube highlight reels turned him into a digital superstar. Millions of fans watched, shared, and commented on each post, and brands quickly realized his value as a social media powerhouse. This fame comes with both opportunities and challenges. Every viral moment amplified expectations. Behind the flashy clips and trending hashtags were hours of training, film study, and personal discipline. Bronny had to learn how to balance a growing brand, public scrutiny, and his development as a player, a challenge that would overwhelm most teenagers. His ability to maintain focus while the world watched is part of what makes him so captivating and so widely followed. Bronny James stands out for several reasons that go beyond highlights and social media buzz. First, his basketball IQ allows him to read defenses and anticipate plays like a seasoned professional. His versatility enables him to score, defend, pass, and rebound at a high level. Composure in high-pressure moments separates him from other young players, while his social media savvy helps him leverage opportunities without losing focus on the game. Finally, his work ethic, rigorous training sessions, film study, and personal discipline creates a foundation for long-term success. Together, these traits make Bronny more than just a talented player. He is the most watched rookie of his class, someone whose every move is followed by fans, scouts, and brands alike. He's not only building his own legacy, but also shaping the next generation of basketball culture. Bronny James' rookie season in the professional ranks wasn't just a debut. It was a spectacle the basketball world couldn't stop watching. Every game, every minute on the court, and every highlight reel drew comparisons not just to other rookies, but inevitably to his father's legendary career. Scouts analyzed his stats, commentators debated his performance, and fans dissected every crossover, dunk, and defensive play. But beyond points and rebounds, Bronny's rookie season became a lesson in influence. Younger players studied his moves, social media amplified his every action, and basketball culture began shifting around the narrative of the youngest James on a professional stage. On the court, Bronny faced challenges most rookies never experienced. He had to adjust to faster, stronger, and more experienced players while maintaining his composure under intense national scrutiny. Each game became a story. One night, he'd hit a clutch three-pointer that went viral. The next, a turnover sparked debate across Twitter and sports forums. Analysts weighed in on his potential, some calling him a future all-star, others warning about the pressures of fame. Every moment was magnified, creating a high-stakes environment that few teenagers have ever faced. Off the court, Bronny's life was equally demanding. He balanced grueling practices, film study sessions, and long travel schedules with team bonding, interviews, and brand commitments. Every public appearance, from media scrums to charity events, was covered by millions online. Meanwhile, family remained a central anchor. LeBron and Savannah James offered guidance, support, and a protective presence in a world that rarely lets young athletes grow quietly. Social media amplified the rookie experience to an unprecedented degree. Clips of his highlight plays went viral instantly. TikTok videos of his celebrations were shared millions of times, and fan accounts tracked every stat and play. Brands began taking note, endorsements were explored, and his influence extended beyond the court. Yet through it all, Bronny continued to focus on improving his game, developing his own style, and proving he could handle the pressures of professional basketball and the world's gaze at just 19 years old. This rookie season wasn't just about basketball. It was a masterclass in managing fame, expectations, and personal growth simultaneously. Bronny was learning to thrive in a high-pressure environment while defining himself as a player, a public figure, and a young man building a legacy that could one day stand on its own beyond even the shadow of LeBron James. Bronny James is more than LeBron's son. He's a generational talent, a digital phenomenon, and the most watched rookie in basketball. He's rewriting what it means to grow up in the spotlight, turning viral moments into real skills and hype into a foundation for a career. As the season unfolds, one thing is clear: everyone is watching. But Bronny isn't just performing for the cameras. He's building a legacy, shaping his future, and carving out a name that might one day stand on its own, beyond even the shadow of a legend. Blink, and you might just miss him making history.